guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I suppose I should be apologising for the length of time it has taken me to actually film another YouTube video. I've had a very busy past like 6 months. My life has kind of changed for the better. I mean, as you can see, I'm in a different location. So if you don't follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, I've moved out. So that happened. There's been a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. About 6 months ago, I wasn't in a great place. Personal reasons meant that I kind of shied away from YouTube a little bit just because I wasn't up for filming. I wasn't in the best mind frame, I suppose you could say. But that's irrelevant now because I'm in a much better place and I'm so excited to have moved out and my blog's just doing so well and I'm just doing the most amazing things. So I finally have sat down and filmed loads of videos for you guys. I've got lots of content coming. Of course, I thought the best one to start off with would be everyday makeup look. Now, I'm not going to call it my everyday makeup tutorial because the last time I did that, people pointed out that it was a lot of makeup for an everyday look, but that's me. Like, I love lots of makeup. Like, if you're after a natural look, my channel is not for you. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. So I called it Slay Everyday because that's what this makeup look is. Like, I want to go out and look fab every day, and that's how I want you guys to feel if you do this look. Like, I want you to go out and think, yeah, I look really hot, and that's what makeup's about. It's about making you feel really good. So yeah, it's kind of what I would do every day when I'm going to events and I'm going blogging and I'm going to press days and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sharing it with you guys and I really hope you enjoy. Not much has changed considering like from the last one I did. I use a lot of the same kind of products. Yeah, I've tried to mix it up a little bit. I have filmed a in-depth eyebrow tutorial for you guys, which I'm going to link below, as I thought it was just easier to just film that separately because I always do my eyebrows before I do anything else. So it just made sense to do that. So if you want to watch that, click that below. But yeah, as I say, I'm really sorry for leaving it so long. I hope you haven't missed me too much, and I promise I'm back to stay now. Yeah, so I'm going to shut up now and let you watch and enjoy. Oh, and don't forget that if you're new to my channel, subscribe for lots more. I'm currently using new foundations. So the first one is my L'Oreal True Match, and I also mix it with the YSL Touche Éclat foundation. I just really like the two mixed together. I think it creates a really nice colour. I'll link below the colours I use exactly. I apply it with a foundation brush just because I feel like you get more product than if you apply it onto a beauty blender. Because I feel like if you use a beauty blender to apply your foundation, I think it sucks up the product and you actually end up using more, which obviously isn't ideal. I have of course got a primer on my face. It is the Too Faced Hangover Primer, but it's almost empty, so I didn't actually want to film the bottle because it's honestly like on its last legs. But I will link my primer below for you guys as well in order of products I use. And as I say, eyebrow video is linked below so you can see how I've done them before I started my makeup. Then I use my erase paste. Basically, I mean, I just love this concealer. I think it really brightens up your under eyes, and I love the coverage. Like, it is a heavy coverage concealer, so just keep that in mind. And then I use my NARS Creamy Concealer in Vanilla to really brighten up and give that highlight look. And I just can't go a day without using my NARS concealer. It is my favourite one. Then just using my beauty blender to blend that all in. Now, whenever I do my contour and highlighting and all that kind of stuff, I do it in different steps. I feel like I don't know, I just prefer to do it one by one rather than, as you'll see from this video, rather than kind of doing it all at once. I feel like it's easier, and that way you kind of are less likely to get like a muddy look, and it's less likely to be unblended and all that kind of stuff, which we don't want. So then I'm using my Makeup Revolution creamy contour palette, which is super cheap. I just recently picked it up in Superdrug actually when I lost my bag on the way to Ibiza, or no, on the way back from Ibiza, and I needed a contour palette, and I really like it. So yeah, I'm using that at the moment. So I'm just applying it with a contour brush from Spectrum Collections, and I'm just popping a bit more of my NARS Creamy Concealer on. This I just help it just feel like it helps to blend everything in. And yeah, as you can see, I do it in steps because I feel like if you are someone who's worried about it not looking blended, or that's something that you struggle with, try doing it in different steps because you might find it easier. Then I'm using a really light colour from that Makeup Revolution Creamy Contour palette, just to really increase the highlight on my face. And yeah, I don't know, it's a really good palette and it's super cheap, so go and try it out. I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze to contour my nose. It is just my favourite product for that. I think I will always use it for my nose contour. It's just, I think it's probably because I'm just so used to using it. So yeah, I'm just like rubbing it like roughly in with my fingers, popping some more of that really light concealer down my nose and blending everything in. I think that putting the really light concealer above your eyebrow really helps to make you look like really fresh-faced and like really awake. So if you're after that, that's probably a good thing to do. Then moving on to highlighter, I am of course using my Topshop Glow Pot to start off with and applying that on top of my, I do this before I do any powder because I like to apply it to like a kind of wet base. I will explain this more in a highlighting video that I have coming for you guys, so if you want a more in-depth look, then that's coming soon. And then I'm using my Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop highlighter over the top of the Topshop Glow Pot because I feel like that will give you that real kind of like popping highlight. So then I'm just going to set my concealer, foundation, all that kind of stuff with my Rimmel translucent powder. And then I'm moving on to bronzer, and I'm using the Hoola bronzer here and my MAC bronzing brush. This Hoola bronzer, I mean, you can't go wrong. It is amazing. It's such a nice colour, and it really helps to add warmth back to your face because I feel like when you're using quite a lot of different concealers, you don't want to lose too much kind of colour in your face. So it's good to kind of warm it back up again with bronzers and things like that. Then I'm also using the same thing for eyeshadow. So this is the Hoola bronzer just on a fluffy blending brush. And I just like doing this because I don't really want to wear eyeshadow as such every day. But I just like filling in my eye socket with bronzer. I feel like it just helps to add a little bit more colour to your face and it finishes off a makeup look quite nicely. Then I'm using this eyeliner by YSL, which is insane because I love a smudgy line, and this is so perfect for it because it smudges so easily. So I literally just fill in the outer corner of my lash line, and then I use this little small smoky eye brush from, I think it's from No. 7 from Boots, and I just smudge it out, so make it really smoky. Just to kind of like, because I wear false lashes, I feel like it just helps to bring a little bit more depth to the lash line. So as you can see, it's just the corner that I'm smoking out here, so nothing too heavy. Then I'm applying some roller lash mascara, and I'm using whatever was left on that brush just to smoke out my lash line. And I also apply just a little bit more of the Hoola bronzer onto that brush as well, as I quite like the bronzer to be on my lower lash line as well, just to kind of add a bit more warmth and depth to my eyes. And just applying some more roller lash on the bottom lashes. Then I'm using my Topshop Glow Pot to highlight the inner corner of my eyes, and using another brush with the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop on top to go over it, as they say, because it just makes it really pop when you use the two together. And then I'm using my all-time favourite lashes, which are the Lash Magnifique ones in Althea, I think they're called. I'll link them below. And so I've applied them, and then I just fill in the corner of my eye with my Bourjois eyeliner, because I feel like it helps when you've got false lashes on to join them up to the corner. Yeah, and then lastly is my lips, so I'm just lining them here with my MAC liner. I can't for the life of me remember what this one's called actually, but I will link it below, you'll know which one it is. So I overdraw my lips like nobody's business. I make them look so much bigger than they do in real life, just because I just like doing it. So as you can see here, I'm drawing them outside the line, and then I'm using the liner to fill it in, because I feel like this helps to keep the NYX cosmetic lipstick on, which is the one that I'm putting on next. So as you can see, it's the NYX lip cream, and this one is in Cairo. It is, I wear every single day. Pretty much any Instagram picture that you see me wearing a nude lipstick, this will be it. I've worn it for, God, forever now. So yeah, it's one of my faves. And I really love, and they're so cheap. I'm so impressed with them. It's one of my favourite lip products, so I highly recommend. And so that's everything, guys. That's what I do every single day. So I really hope you enjoyed watching. Give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in my next one.